Welcome to Bias Bash. I'm Lauren Green. Donald Trump's style and celebrity status on the campaign trail might be distracting the media for asking about the candidate's stance on the issues. Much of the press seemed to be paying more attention to Trump landing in his helicopter or arriving for jury duty this week. Here to weigh in is Ellen Ratner, Bureau Chief of Talk Radio News Service and a Fox News contributor. Welcome.
Thank you.
I mean, the Donald, he's really kind of controlling his own narrative here. I really do believe it's like, it's just his game.
It is his game, and he is controlling the narrative, and the press just seems to be going along for laughs, honestly, because he's the most entertaining person on the campaign trail. I'll never forget the week or the few months before Bill Clinton left office, we all said, oh, we'll never have anybody like him again to cover. And it was true. We haven't. So, then that was what, almost 15 years ago. So I think that you have a situation where he is entertaining. Now, the problem I have, and the press can be entertained, it's been a boring summer, so okay, let's entertain ourselves. That's just fine. But how is it that Google News, the beloved Google News, puts on the fact of his going to jury duty before they put on his immigration status? Now, I got news for you. If he is President of the United States, he is going to carry out immigration, and what his views are on immigration are extremely important. So why wouldn't that get top of the news? Instead, his helicopter this weekend at the Iowa Fair, and then his going to jury duty. Now, how many people, everyone in this room, everyone watching TV here, has been on jury duty? What is the big news?
Well, what I take the umbrage with, though, is because they made this big deal. They took him at his word. They says, I think this is my duty. I think, to go for jury duty. It's like he'd been fined $250 for missing 5 previous summonses over the past 9 years. If it was such a good duty, then how did he have all these summonses for not showing up?
Well, that's the other issue. Why wasn't that top of the news instead of the fact that he's showing up for jury duty?
They take him at his word. It's like, oh, he thinks it's a great duty. Oh, I guess he thinks it's a great duty.
Exactly. And how many of us have had to do jury duty at an inconvenient time? I had New York State, which is where I take my address. It's 5 days. You have to be available for 5 days, etc. Look, everybody has what they have to do. But why is his jury duty top of the news and not his other issues like immigration? The fact that he says that nobody will be allowed to have children here. Whatever his issues are, those are the issues the American people should be debating and knowing about from our news agencies.
Is it that Trump is really both celebrity and politician, or actually more celebrity than anything, and we have an excuse of covering it because he's running for president?
I think he is celebrity, and he's being treated as a celebrity. He needs to be treated as a presidential candidate by the news media. Now, if people at home want to treat him as a celebrity, that's fine. They go in the voting booth. They can do anything they want. But we as news people have a responsibility, and that is issues first before jury duty.
But you see what happens when you get to the issues. He gets nasty.
Well, okay,
and the problem is when he gets nasty, he goes back to his followers, and then they start to affect the bottom line, and then the advertisers, and then the media goes, oh, well,
I understand. We still have a responsibility as news people to our viewers and our listeners and the people that read us to give us the news and give us issues that we can really think about rather than somebody doing something that every one of us does, which is jury duty.
It's a long campaign season.
It is going to be a long one.
Okay, thanks so much, Ellen. If you want to hear more media analysis on this topic, catch Media Buzz with Howard Kurtz, Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern and again at 5 p.m. Eastern on the Fox News Channel. I'm Lauren Green, and thanks for watching.